that kid named Sneako. I don't know what that kid thought. First of all, he's so silly for doing that, for agreeing to do that with Sean Strickland.
You're about to have a really bad day.
I don't know how that guy's doing right now.
He's probably not doing well.
I see if you can find that video because it's so hard to watch. He beat the shit out of that guy.
Bro, I think you're all a little gay for liking this. This is what happens when you go online too much. You look like this goofy-ass idiot. If you're a man watching this, do not turn into this. They love getting reactions like this. They want to go clip it up, and they're going to make me see they're going to put intense music, and I'm going to go blah!
Bots do not...
Feels good to be back. Self-help as a genre has gone through a lot of evolutions throughout my time on the internet. There's always been prophets and preachers, truth seekers, and self-deceivers. With the amount of options and personalities available to you, it can be pretty easy to get lost in the sauce.
The Bible says God created the world in 24-hour increments. Evolution is nonsense.
Equal rights can also mean equal fucking lefts.
I'm actually gonna teach you how to grow a bigger pee-pee.
But I'm not really interested in giving you some objective analysis of all the self-help content available to you. It doesn't really interest me. In fact, if I'm being completely honest, right now, well, I'm just looking for a fight. Let's see, who's there to take on? There's the Death Star Delts himself.
I will butt fuck you, dude.
There's Adonis.
I've been a little bitch my entire life.
There's a testicle-munching false god.
Your man's has been eating cow testicles.
I mean, there's plenty of options, really, when you think about it. Hey, Sneako. How's it going, man? You want to know why I picked you? It's pretty simple, really. You and I, we have a lot in common. We both got our start making Call of Duty videos. We both learned and grew on YouTube. We gained popularity for our opinions, but also because we've got style. Our viewers have seen our highs and our lows, and we wear our flaws like badges of honor. Same height, same age, both addicted to coke. Hey, but that's enough about me, okay? Let's take a look at who you are.
Sneako is a thought leader who lives by trying to seek the truth, even though he can't explain
was born
what
on
that
September
truth
8th,
is.
When he first joined the platform on April 9th,
You tell the truth. You don't talk about the issues.
Alright, that's enough. Sneako, you already know who you are, right?
Who am I?
Right? You see, despite the projection that he's always tried to maintain of himself as, you know, an independent creator, a free mind, a thought leader, Sneako has always been looking for a master. You know, someone to raise him up, to lead him down a path of success. That's right, Sneako's always been looking for a daddy. You see, Sneako, you found that with Mr. Beast.
With Mr. Beast, it was crazy because I knew him for years, and then out of nowhere he blew up. And then he hired me, which was a great opportunity. He paid me well.
But it hurt your ego for him to go from being your peer to your employer.
I just couldn't get over the fact that I was working for them instead of with them.
I didn't want to be the guy in Mr. Beast's videos. I wanted to be Mr. Beast.
The last video we did together got crazy views. It was #1 on trending.
But then I didn't get the call back to work with them again that summer. His manager said, nah, you don't need to come anymore, never mind.
I don't think I'm getting the credit I deserve.
So naturally, you made a exposed video on him.
Right after I got fired, I was tight. I made like a Mr. Beast exposed video trying to like get some redemption from it.
Everyone said, don't make that video, don't try to expose him. But I did it anyway.
You found that with Keemstar.
I had an opportunity to work for him.
I got the job right away. He wanted me to do a reading. I did the reading and he didn't like it.
And then when I told you it wasn't good privately.
Instead of taking that as professional criticism, I just thought, who's this guy to tell me my work isn't good?
You couldn't accept the fact that you did a bad job.
I'm the talented one. I heard I was talented my whole life.
Glad that it was bad because I'm not on his channel right now.
And then you made an exposed video about him.
So I made an exposed video on him too.
I wanted views and subs.
And I disguised it as this whole morality thing, like I'm too good for this content.
What happened was I realized that you are not someone that I should associate with.
Don't cry, dude.
That isn't the reason that I didn't get the job.
I don't like Keemstar. You gave me the finger. You disrespected me.
The reason was that I just wasn't good enough.
Just to show everyone here what a fucking ungrateful person you are, your channel got shut down. Me and my team sat there and worked to try to get your channel back. I'm not mad that you took my private conversation, put it out there, and because it just goes to show what a dishonest, unloyal, untrustworthy person you truly are, Sneako.
You found one in Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, this happened repeatedly. Andrew Schultz offered me a job, like an editing job.
But he was too Jewish, so he made an exposed video about him.
I'd sent like laughing emojis when I said no. That's what you get, you cocky bitch. You fucking Waluigi looking cunt.
Dave Chappelle
gave me this $100 bill. It says, Dave Chappelle.
But apparently he talks about trans people too much.
It's weird because like he said that he made this whole thing about kindness and then did 30 minutes of trans jokes.
Chappelle's last special was very mid, yo. It's just like, why do you keep talking about trans people over and over again? It's just like, yo, shut up about trans people.
This fucking idiot, that fucking idiot, you're super shameless about who you'll fucking latch onto. So, he started streaming, and that was when he discovered a truly worthy sensei, a wise man who opened his eyes to the true nature of the world.
Daddy! I want to tell you something, my boy. Yes, Daddy?
I have the biggest dick in the world. This girlfriend, I really like her, but she has these male friends. Make her choose. You are the friends. She's gonna fuck one of them eventually otherwise. Like, what are you delaying this for? She obviously is gonna get drunk one night and suck some dick.
My girlfriend's gonna suck another man's dick tonight. If I let her out of my sight.
I literally agree with everything he's saying.
My girlfriend's gonna suck.
Tate is goofy. Who the fuck do you like? Who do you look up to?
I don't look up to anyone, bro.
You should have a role model.
Why?
Every man should have a, or else how do you act? How do you base your decisions?
On what I think is right. Who do you think acts right and who do you think acts wrong?
Someone like Tate.
You think Tate acts right?
Yeah.
Man, people who don't understand the appeal of Tate are so out of touch with what it's like to be a teenager. Tate lives the exact lifestyle that young kids have been programmed to desire since they were fucking born.
He's rich as fuck. He's a fucking kickboxing champion.
Fast cars, fast fortunes. I mean, hell, he's even having sex with the girls in these kids' classes.
You're hot. So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck. Know about me. 21, I don't care. If he were to start lying and saying, I'm fucking all these 16-year-old women or 18-year-old women, whatever the law is in America. 18?
It's 18 usually. You get married at 16.
All right, in Romania it's 16, sorry. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. And we met and we felt whatever, we're in love. When I bring on new girls, I usually pair them with Vivian. Because Vivian's younger. Melissa's like 28, Vivian's like 21. Bruh. One of my main chicks has 200,000 Instagram followers, and I took her virginity when she was 17.
I want to earn my respect too. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be like that.
So it's no wonder why kids and this idiot would defend him to the death. He's their ideal ego. An attack on Tate is an attack on their identity.
Like, a lot of people think like you too. They're like, I don't agree with everything he says, but some of the stuff he says.
What's wrong with that, bro? That's literally called having your own opinion.
Whoa. Sit down, take a pill. Okay. I am the truth. I can see the matrix, and I want to get people out of it. You are all bots. Fuck a job, fuck being a slave. We about to get rich. Life is like a video game. Figure out the system and just play against it. I'm on fucking go mode. Watch, bro. I quit. I go in the subway one time. I'm never streaming again. You take this internet shit too far, bro. I got jumped. Wish this was real. Really hope this is real, not gonna lie. What are you, a Hide? A bullet should have been used. You see that, chat? Bots. And God's gonna frown on you forever for that. The world is healing, yeah, and you're broke. And I'm up. NPCs, bots. And this is why you need to be wary about what you do on social media and celebrate somebody's death and wish death upon them. Say like, next time it should have been a bullet. Your life sucks. Nothing can happen to me. I'm a good person. I got angels watching me. You'll pray to God. God's not listening. This is the God stream. Suck my dick. I am never, ever disrespecting Islam again. It's not worth it because a lot of people are very angry at me. A lot of Ahmeds and Mohammeds are in my DMs, and I'm getting a lot of death threats personally. Islamic people take their religion very seriously. They're a religion of peace, but they're told to act in violence if someone's disrespecting. That's just their rules. I have a very large Muslim audience. I'm losing subscribers. I'm getting a lot of messages from these people. What do you think that connection is?
You play a stupid game, you win stupid prizes, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Allah is the one true God. That's the one, that's the creator of the universe, the creator of everything. Jesus was there to spread his message. Muhammad was the prophet. We are all his creation. There's a lot of people watching that want to be in my position, and I'm wondering, because the whole world's against you, I could have done a hit piece. We went out to lunch. I could have recorded something. How did you vet me? How did you let me into your inner circle, which is right now the hardest thing to judge?
The main reason I decided that I thought it was okay for you to come here is I realized that you've been doing a lot of content for a long time that was very pro Tate. Secondly, you know some of my friends and you were vetted. My friends stick up for you and I trust my friends. And thirdly, also, I'm not going to lie to you, I did have the War Room do a dossier on your real name.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. I know your name, your address, all that shit. So if you did decide to do something like that, then God will teach you the lesson. I don't even need to do much.
Man, that War Room's real.
No, yeah, no, bro, it's super real. If there's any fucking influencer idiot who thinks they know shit, who's anywhere on the internet, I have his fucking address, his mom's address, his dad's address, where they all fucking live, where they work, where his banking is, all the pictures of him fucking naked, his ex-girlfriends, fucking all of it. Standard protocol. I got all of it. I've got everything because I've got an organization of thousands of men who will do anything for me. You think I can't find out shit?
I want to join.
So good to meet you, friend. Good to meet you. Good to meet you, G.
Social media influencer Andrew Tate has been arrested in Romania on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group.
The Matrix has attacked me.
He literally admits in the video, he talks about how you can lie about how much taxes you're paying on behalf of them to steal like a bigger cut than what they're aware of because they're too stupid to figure it out otherwise.
What law is that breaking? It's illegal to make girls fall in love with you?
For the express purpose of bringing them back to another country to make them work as cam girls? Yes. It's called sex trafficking.
That's not sex trafficking.
That's called pimping. Yes.
You never had a girl fall in love with you?
Tate actually say he took their passports? Yes, he did say that. Okay, so that's how they can't leave then. He actually takes the passports. And he probably lies and he says it's for tax reasons.
They could have asked for it back. They kicked out. Actually, we would make a great double date. I like you on the left.
Girls, I want to kiss you guys.
How old are you?
Underage. Well, you just yeah.
Like how underage though? Like your birthday's next week type shit?
And I will be turning 15 in a month.
Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Look, here's the most important thing to understand about Sneako. He is who he talks to. He's a chameleon, constantly trying to fit in with whoever interests him that week. I mean, there is a reason this meme exists. In an effort to catch every wave, he'll happily accept programming from anyone around him who he thinks is cool, scrapping his prior code like a good robot. I mean, he talks to this guy.
The bot is somebody that runs on autopilot. It's somebody that runs on a script that's been programmed.
Imagine caring what people think. I see so many people worried about other people's opinion, what other people think, what other people think. Who gives a fuck what the NPCs think? Who gives a fuck what the peasants think? We run this shit.
And you know what they're afraid to say? A lot of these smart dudes who've made it out of the Matrix, the broke people, bots. Most of you are bots and you're stupid.
And suddenly he's talking about how everyone's in the Matrix and we're all bots.
Bot! You're a bot. A servant to the Matrix.
He watches a Matt Walsh documentary and
Matt Walsh, I want to get him on my stream so bad for an interview. Matt Walsh, you need to get him on stream, man. Come on, man. And Matt Walsh, let me interview you on my stream.
Suddenly he's talking about trans people nonstop.
Trans woke. And I think this is proof of the Matrix. Trans people woke. Trans is woke. Trans activation. I identify as your husband and you only pussy right now.
Even though a couple months before that, he was calling out Dave Chappelle for doing the exact same thing.
Chappelle's last special was very mid, yo. It's just like, why do you keep talking about trans people over and over again? It's like, yo, shut up about trans people. I feel like he likes playing into the controversy a little too much. Like he likes cancel culture. He wants to stay relevant and be in the pop culture, so he's constantly poking at what makes people like overly sensitive right now.
Then he talks to this guy.
Homosexuals are going to hell, right? If they don't repent. Don't forget that. And so are effeminate men.
What?
It's the heights of depravity. It's a complete absence of God. It also manifests itself in like mass murder. It's just another flavor of
depravity.
Yeah.
And suddenly he feels the same way about gay people.
Like the LGBT thing, it's just deviant acts. It's perverted. I really think it's something that's demonic, and I think a lot of these people are actually possessed.
Gay people can't reproduce, so they reproduce by coming for the children. They don't want kids. They don't want straight kids. They want more gay people. That's why it's not about acceptance. It's about making everybody gay. They get more gay people by touching a kid.
Even though he struggled with his sexuality for years.
But like when I was like 14, I thought I was gay. I watched gay porn. Bro, I went to a gay nightclub with my gay friends. I saw a muscular dude twerking, and I know that I'm not gay. It's not for me.
I went to a rave for the first time last night. I've never been to a rave before. It was queer night at the rave. There's fun for everyone. There's gonna be more gay guys than usual, and they're gonna be making out, but you get to still have fun. I don't have a problem. There's girls there, but the two friends I was with are kind of homophobic. They're standing around there like, nah, we gotta leave. I'm like, dude, we just got rejected from the first one. Close your eyes a little bit and find a girl. Like, you do not be comfortable around a couple gay people. Like, whatever. I don't have a problem. Dude, I'd rather be around a bunch of gay guys making out ignoring me than sweaty straight guys ignoring me. I see a gay guy over there with like his piercings and shit. I go up to him like, hey, like your hair. He says, cutie or whatever. I'm like, you got a cigarette? He's like, yeah, for you. I take a cigarette. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to my friends. He's like, oh, okay, bye. And I just take the cig and leave. I flirted with the gay guy to get a cigarette. I don't even smoke like that, but maybe we could have finessed some free drinks for these gay guys.
Are you gay? Someone asked. I'm not gay. Being gay would be kind of cool though. You won't have to deal with women. But then you gotta be friends with them.
He talks to this guy.
What do you think of other people who race mix?
I honestly, I don't really approve.
He thinks that white people should stick to white people. Most of my friends growing up were Jews. My best friends were black people and Jewish people. Which sounds racist. The end of every conspiracy theory, you go down the rabbit hole, is always Jews.
It's real.
I mean...
And suddenly he's feeling a little bit racist.
Silly ass hat on your head covering... whoa. Go back to synagogue. Stop trying to fucking be a YouTuber, bro.
Even though almost a week before talking to him, he was getting mad at a random chatter for being racist.
Don't say monkey, you fucking racist in the chat. Yo, mods, ban these fucking racists in here. It's not about race, you idiot. Look at this sad-ass white boy in the chat who doesn't get any pussy calling a black girl a fucking monkey.
ban him right now. You're stupid.
And it's whipped.
And actually, you're more dramatic than the girl in the chat. Suck my fucking dick, bitch.
Now he's instantly cool with a guy who says this.
Black people are violent. You know, send the military into these black neighborhoods. They'll complain about it. It doesn't matter. They're never going to vote for us.
He doesn't seem racist at all. I've never met a woman who's just, hey, I dream about you and then I see you, so it's monkey wifey.
We're going to have African Americans voting 50% for Republicans, and we're going to flood the zone with
But hold up, a white guy saying the N-word? That still goes against his code.
I'm not getting paid. I'm banned from all the bank Turkish payment processing.
You're about to fly to fucking Florida to have...
is a genetic trait. It's a heritable trait. Of course that makes it genetic.
Because there could be totally different. You can break apart the fucking, what are they, GWAS or whatever? You can just get appropriate jobs that allow them to earn more money. What?
I appreciate the free speech and everything, but you can't drop the N-word. You can't do that anymore on the stream.
I just said it one time on accident.
Just don't do it again. I know there was
I know.
Just,
Since he said it once, do I get one pass or am I just...
No.
Nick, you get that one time. There was an A. If there's an R, you're never coming
wow.
back.
Just kidding. New programming just dropped. Now we're hosting clan meetings.
Shut up, you Albanian fat. Keep running the clip, who's that weird that can't speak? Breach is crying right now, swinging from a monkey branch.
It's a little hardcore even for me.
I'm glad you didn't show up in a white hood, Nick. Optics, you know?
Your hand.
No.
Raise your hand.
No. No,
I don't really approve.
Do you think the Earth is flat or not?
I think it's round.
Yeah, I think it's round too.
And then this Coke drinker tells him the Earth is flat.
If the Earth's a globe, the Bible's not real. If the Earth had dinosaurs, the Bible's not real. Literally, every angle is an attack on the Bible. If the Bible had a verse where it says the Earth is moving and rotating, do you know that they would never make the Earth a ball? The psyop would be a cube. He said, we don't believe in evolution. We believe in the opposite. Because they keep mirroring it. Things are inverted beings. It's not just evil. They just they do what we do, opposite. They just invert. They invert the timeline of history, and this is the evolution.
Yeah, type of 1 if you're a globetard, 2 if you're flat-pilled. So it's a lot of 2s. I would say it's 80% 2s. Sun, flat Earth, black sun, dome. That's what it is? Electromagnetic,
Yeah, and the stars are fixed in the dome.
And what do you know?
The Earth is flat. Can we just stop pretending that it's a globe? Nonsense. Have you ever held a tennis ball?
Yeah, I play tennis.
Where's the flat part of the tennis ball? There's none. It's round everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's always curved.
Yeah.
The ball. Every time you hold the ball. That's what I'm saying. So why?
Wait. That metaphor made no sense.
You know you're lost in the sauce when this guy is the voice of reason.
Put it back on the guard. Yo.
I'm getting annoyed.
Hell, he's so open to programming, he'll let his own chat write some code.
Sir, what's your name?
Tang.
Thank you so much. Dude, this elephant's stinky. Stinky. I don't know if it's you or the elephant, but someone's stinking. Palm in the back of his head? No. I mean... Bro, I need $1 to do that. Chat, stop saying palm his head. He's not gonna know what's happening. Whoa! Sorry.
Thailand no fit ahead nah. No this no
head.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, you no good nah.
Oh,
you
sorry.
no good.
You're not
good nah.
You're not sorry.
I don't like you.
Sorry. Chat, come on, man.
I no friend you. I older nah. 55 nah.
Yeah. Sorry.
You no good.
Okay, sorry. Tong. Chat. Oh, that's
for $1.
Yeah. Why did I listen to you, chat?
And the list goes on and on. So I could spend a ton of time bashing Sneako's character. And I'm going to. But when he says things like this...
What they choose to get angry at is the messenger instead of the message. What they should be angry at is the elites, bro. The government, the powerful people. But that's how bot-minded people are. That's how programmed they are.
He's right. You see, when someone like Critical makes fun of him for being a cuck...
You are a cuck. Self-admitted. Oh, he was literally in the bed watching his girl get fucked by a different man.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
He can just say that he regrets being in an open relationship.
Around 3 years ago, when I was 21 years old, I went to a swinger party with one of my girlfriends and joked about how traumatizing it was on a podcast. I don't do it anymore. I don't recommend it.
When he gets attacked because Cuties is his favorite movie.
Cuties was a Netflix film that used real child actresses in sexual situations, so they sexualized real children.
He can just say that he agrees with the Muslim values that it presents.
She goes from a good Muslim girl to a degenerate wokey, lying, twerking, and fighting, and it blows up in her face and her family's disappointed, and eventually she reverts back to Islam.
When you call him a fake alpha male.
He himself is not great when it comes to relationships and all these things.
He can just say he's an aspiring alpha male.
Wanna be alpha male Sneako. Oh, this alpha male I don't think I'm an alpha male. I've never once called myself that.
If you call him stupid, he'll just say,
I'm stupid.
And he'd be right, but the point is, it's his message that he's always leaning on to validate what he's saying. So in this video, I'll be taking a look at that message, and the people who've been rewriting his code along the way. Cause yeah, when it comes to these guys, at the end of the day, their goal is to program you. So, where better to start than by asking the simple question of... It's just funny because when this guy talks about what men are, it's such a fucking self-report.
How come I'm with, like, in college and I'm with a girl who's like, you know, good girlfriend or whatever, nothing crazy, it's a college girlfriend. I'm like, I want to cheat all the time. I just want to keep cheating. Like, when I would do that, people would say, like, oh, you're just immature. You need to settle down. I'm not a bad person because I want to cheat. That's something natural. Monogamy is for women.
Masculinity is when you cheat on your partner.
You can't maintain your masculinity and give head to a woman.
Masculinity is when having sex with a woman makes you feel gay.
Men make sense. They're the ones teaching the books. You should be fucking playing Legos with the 5-year-old. Make a macaroni piece, bro. Like, stop trying to fucking, I have a book. Shut up.
Masculinity is when you can read books.
There's studies that show that the sources show women want to nurture, men want to fuck.
Masculinity is when the women around you don't want to fuck. Like, Sneako, the idea that men don't want to nurture is so fucking brain rotten. And it's such a reflection of how shallow and disgusting your fucking character is. Straight up worms in your brain, bro. Rip them out. Yeah, if it's not obvious to you, Sneako has no intention of actually teaching young men how to treat women. I mean, half the time he doesn't even mean what he's saying, okay? That comment he made about not eating out your girl because it's not masculine. Yeah, this was him a couple months before that.
I'm tired of these fucking manosphere people saying, oh, I never eat pussy. Are you kidding me? When you find the right one, yo, ma, come here, yeah. And then
these guys were the ones to rewrite his code on that.
I don't want to do it, and I won't do it. Because women derive far more satisfaction from a relationship than just sexual pleasure.
So, feel me? You put it, and then I can't recreate that motion right now and still maintain masculinity.
Yeah, I mean, he rode the women-hating wave super hard while he was getting popular. But when the critics, the contradictions, and the consequences caught up with him.
There's a war going on masculinity.
Well, now it's about preserving masculinity and doing what's best for the youth.
They want you to be weak. Men aren't being men anymore and women are becoming men.
Now the Matrix is attacking him.
The Matrix is real.
And he's taking responsibility for the dangers of big tech.
Big tech CEOs are running the world. These people have all the control. This shit is a real problem.
And guess what? I agree with all of these things. But Sneako and Tate knew that these pretty universally accepted truths weren't enough to gain a massive audience. They needed a competitive advantage. And what better way is there to attract teenagers to your courses than by giving them someone to hate? To validate their victim complexes, not by taking a look at the real reasons for their disenfranchisement. No, by scapegoating modern... No, you see, you don't understand. Sneako gets slandered all the time. He actually loves women. He said it himself.
I'd rather ask and let people look dumb than, you know, show how much I hate women. Because I do hate women.
I spent a day as Sneako's intern.
I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that Sneako says in his videos, but I do really feel like he's doing something on the internet that's very different from anyone else. And I think he has the potential to have a very positive digital impact.
Consciously making the wrong decision and talking about hating women. You know what I mean? It's
Do you really hate women though?
Yeah.
Really, Sneako? Is that right?
But I don't think that you actually hate women. If you actually did, I wouldn't be friends with you.
That makes you feel better.
He just doesn't like those back-talking type women, you know what I mean? The ones who value their independence a little bit too much.
What I want you to do is just be pleasant and smile and comply and obey. I want you to
shut up and clean and stay home and don't do anything. Just be an object in the crib. But isn't that what guys really want? But we're just all afraid to ask for it.
Masculinity is when you want to have sex with a Roomba.
You know what I've been asking on dating apps recently? Some girl will message me, oh my god, you want to go get a drink? And I'm just like, head? Question mark? And then I get triggered to respond, yeah. And then you just get them triggered, blah, blah, blah. And if she gets mad, okay, don't waste my time because you got nothing else to offer.
Talk to women like this, and the ones who still respond after that, They will definitely confirm your negative biases.
And then the sex is already established. I don't need to pretend like I like you and your bangs. I just want head. And so even if she laughs it off or something like that, we can have a good convo. We already know why I'm here. I don't care about you. You're not interesting. I want head.
Hey, remember kids, in life, a lot of the times, you get exactly what you're looking for. If you want cheap, transactional, hollow relationships, well, don't complain when you get exactly that.
And you can be gay as a woman and it's fine, we'll still fuck, but if you're ever gay as a man, bye. You need to understand women and feminine nature, but you can never act feminine, because as soon as they see that, they sniff blood. Women hate feminine men. They hate it. It's disgusting to them.
Honestly, this guy has borrowed so many stinky-ass opinions. If only there was someone to clown on him every time he tries to push this cringe programming on his audience.
This is my wife. I'm never cheating. I'm a monogamous man. I'm getting married to her. She's expecting right now. She has my triplets. I will live for her forever. Get away from her! Shadows in my room.
You're a bot. Do something. You care so much about women. Where your money at?
You make me angry. I want to release all my hate on you. Everybody gonna know what is a woman after I'm done with you.
Quantity over quality with hoes. Because as soon as they stop making sense, you call the other one over. So try to get pussy as quick as possible and dip. What is cheating? I don't get the obsession with modern women. You actually care about your wife so much that you get a second phone, get a hotel room, maybe another apartment to protect your feelings. That's love. Cheating is love.
No, I agree with you.
They sound like actual kids, bro. They sounded like me when I was 8.
Women do not want to have to think independent and masculine like we do. So women are always, they're at their best when they operate like children.
That's true. God, just sit there.
So why, you see how they let you believe that this grooming thing is like terrible? Like, why is that bad?
Look at you. Saying that confidently on camera, look at you. Are you kidding me? What happened? Who brainwashed you? Who told you that was okay to say in an interview? Disgusting. Haram.
Yeah, I would say the average American girl. Am I just dumb?
Yes!
Okay. It's a good fit. This is my favorite one.
I love what he's wearing. It's so poetic.
Sneako's a deeply insecure individual, okay? He's constantly looking for validation with everything he does. Just take a look at his reaction to Amaranth rejecting him on a dating show for being too broke to provide for her.
You're a very beautiful girl, but I would need to have more than one, but you could be one of them.
Okay, Sneako definitely out because I just don't think that he could be the provider that he says he would.
Good luck with the OnlyFans. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Oh, never mind. He's not mad.
I'm not even mad at it, bro. And that shit got in her head. Leaving on that note, saying that shit, bro, that gets in her head.
Maybe he's just bitter because when he got nude photos taken of him, well, it didn't make him a millionaire.
I should have lied, bro. You're right. W Donos, I should have just lied about how much I make. I don't know why I answered honestly.
Not enough for you? Just take a look at how he treats his girlfriends. This is Lily. Sneako dated her a couple of years ago, and when they couldn't see each other for a while, well, he immediately tried to shoehorn an open relationship out of her.
What is it like being in an open relationship?
Who said we were?
I might have talked about it on a podcast.
But on the podcast, but not with me. Talk about it, but did we put it in effect? I don't think so.
We didn't?
No.
It's not cheating, but I was sleeping around and I was lying about it because I didn't think she could handle it.
Nah, he's just a good guy.
I'm like 99% sure that we had an open relationship.
You decide that.
Meet Maria. This is the girl that Sneako would go to sex parties with.
John's like, how do you find these girls? Like, you don't. You need to turn them.
Was she comfortable with the sex parties? Or?
Before me, no, bro. And even she said after, like, if we break up, like, I can never be in a monogamous relationship again. Like, I changed her ideas of relationships forever.
And eventually, he decided to bring her to swinger parties.
We do threesomes all the time, and she's not even that bisexual. So I'm like, this is a place where she could exercise the open relationship. Whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party. Like, yeah. So I saw her. I've seen her fuck other men. First time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. just like I can't. I wanted to hit him. I was just getting tight.
I'm gonna be real. I think that this took massive balls to share that story, knowing he was gonna get roasted. I remember thinking like, wow. Genuinely, when I watched it, I was like, damn, bro, respect. And while Maria seemed empathetic about it,
what really like made it feel like I was closer to her was that as soon as I left, she knew that I was uncomfortable and she left too. If I'm not comfortable with it, she didn't want to partake in it. Yeah, we were closer after that, for real.
the rest of the internet, they weren't quite as polite.
You watched another guy have sex with your girlfriend.
What kind of cuck shit is that?
I feel like this experience, along with Andrew Tate, just really soured your brain, bro.
Fuck you, bro!
Before jumping onto the red pill wave, Sneako describes not being in an open relationship as...
That's toxic masculinity. Like, I should be able to get past that. I wanted to share this and talk about it because I feel like you should try to see your girl get dick down. I think it will really test your ego. It's going to test your masculinity.
Ideally, you'd want to have 3 girlfriends. Did you ever say that to your girl?
Yeah, I've told her that. But like, that's not realistic. That? She doesn't want that.
And then after he started getting heat for this clip, because he started saying things like this.
This guy was so stuck in being a limp cuck.
Thanks so much. This is a cuck.
What studies is it true? What study? Evolution, you fucking cuck.
Suddenly, he was eager to have multiple girlfriends.
Muslims, please, can I join y'all? I want 4 wives. Islam sounds dope. You get 4 of them, they don't complain too much, and they're not gonna cheat.
And Maria put up with it.
Girl, how does she feel about you having other girls, and does she ever want you to stop, or would she ever care if you don't stop?
I don't really care as long as it's respectfully.
Yeah, I have a couple girlfriends right now. I know it's haram, but one of them runs my Discord server, and I have one that wants to become my assistant, and I'm training her to run my accounting. The other one, working on traveling with her. She helps me find other girls as well. And the other one needs work, but all of them add something to my life, and all of them play their role properly. If they were completely useless, I think that it's not worth my time or theirs.
Which leads us to Rumble Wifey. I don't even know this girl's name. I don't really care. He would basically just bring her on to bash women and talk about having sex with other people in front of her.
I would have a million reasons as to why men are better than women. Like more physically capable, smarter, faster, more capable of leading, built better, pregnant for 9 months and get all emotional once a month. There's just, are you monogamous?
Yeah.
I can't even have like one little thing on the side. Just a little spinach, you know? Like you're the steak, I just want a little bit of spinach. Because you get the side, but you're the main course.
I understand.
Aw, such a gentleman.
Can I get some wine with that steak too?
What?
Another girlfriend was Xena. Sneako apparently refused to say her name in public when he was listing all of his girlfriends, preferring to just refer to her as the girl that runs his Discord.
But one of them runs my Discord server.
Because she used to have an OnlyFans.
I'm Xena.
And then relationship status?
Taken.
Body count?
Move on. That's none of your business, Chris. How'd you meet this person?
Well, you see, the thing is, how I met this person is... Okay.
You don't need to talk to him. Don't talk to her.
Oh, is it you?
No, just don't talk to her.
Yeah, she made a lot of claims about him when he cast her to the side. I don't really care if they're true or not, but him getting someone this pissed off, it kind of speaks to how he treats his women, right?
They're not my girls, and I never fucking said they were. Just because a girl falls in love with me doesn't mean I'm responsible for them.
That's literally the biggest culp I've ever heard.
Why? You know how many girls are
gonna burn in hell for that one?
Sure.
How did she fall in love? Was she just a stranger, pen pal?
Pretty, bro. A lot of the girls.
She wasn't in person.
I'm not even talking about one
what
person.
A liar.
I'm talking about many girls that fall in love with me. I don't do anything.
This was a big part of his attempt to fight off the cuck charges, okay? He would lie or manipulate information to try and make himself look better. He even made this claim.
So I get called a cuck for going to a swinger party 3 years ago. I'm not in that relationship anymore.
When in reality, he was literally traveling with her in Japan when he was making his response to Moist Critical. His desperation was most obvious when he straight up lied about his own friend's wife trying to sleep with him.
I consider you a friend.
A woman who he was also friends with.
Yeah, I should have said that stuff like on the podcast.
His wife has been messaging me. She's been messaging me.
The eyes emojis, I've never seen that not been flirting before.
No, it was like, actually because you typed an entire thing out and then you deleted it. And I was like, what the fuck?
And why did he do that? Just to distract people from making fun of him for being a cuck.
Destiny still actively has a cuck relationship. It's ironic that I get called a cuck more, even though I have a couple girlfriends. They are monogamous to me. They do not talk to other men. I made a lot of them delete social media. They don't sell their body online. They are loyal to me.
I mean, honestly, you tell me, okay? Who seems more secure? The guy who said this?
I could be made fun of by these two guys on the podcast and be okay with it because
My relationship with my girl is way more secure than anything that people are gonna try to troll me for.
Or the guy desperately trying to convince his audience that they should be making fun of his friend instead of him.
But I will continue to be called a cuck more for that one podcast clip where I was honest and talking about something that I hated than somebody who actively engages in it.
And when that same friend posts this meme, he decides to call him a deadbeat dad.
Nebraska Steve left his kid, and you talk about how red pillars are misogynist and have bad relationships. Where's your kid? Nebraska rat, yeah.
So you called this kid a rat?
Bro, he's there saying like we're smug and all this stuff and saying.
So hold on, if someone says, hey, you're smug, you immediately call their child a rat.
Yeah, when this Coke drinker tells you to chill, you know you're crossing the line. But then when it's mentioned that his daddy Tate's father was also a deadbeat dad, he immediately jumps to run defense.
Andrew Tate's father was poor. Andrew Tate's father was a chess grandmaster, and he was traveling around the world playing chess to go and make a little bit of money. Like he had a job translating languages for the CIA, and some people like conspiracy like it, but no, there's no conspiracy about that, to be honest. I've asked about it.
Man, he loves getting personal with people when they criticize his character. He had a fun game where he'd pull up his critics' girlfriends on stream and let his chat call him ugly. He famously did this to Critical.
This is his girl. So there you go.
And he did it to this guy, but in that case, it wasn't his girlfriend. It was his underage daughter.
Just putting it on screen. Talking a lot about women. I'm not saying nothing.
Did I mention that this guy loves targeting kids? Sneako loves talking to kids.
I got a bunch of, immature boys watching, so I gotta turn it up a little bit.
They're inexperienced, impressionable, and best of all, allow me to simulate what your TikTok feed looked like if you were a 15-year-old in September of last year.
You cheated, you cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face. Like, shut up, bitch!
I expect absolute loyalty from my women.
You know what's so attractive about younger women? I would not see my infidelity anywhere near even 1% as disgusting as female infidelity. Female infidelity involves emotion.
I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men.
Yo, bro, you got a napkin?
Yeah. Do you think unconditional love is possible in a romantic relationship?
Nope. You're one paycheck away from her leaving you. Quantity over quality with hoes. Because as soon as they stop making sense, you call the other one over. Love, it's nonsensical, man. There's no point. Your girlfriend, these hoes, you can't talk to them. You can't. Women will never empathize with men.
That's just how the cookie crumbles. That's how that's how it crumbles. No.
Aw, Gerbert, you blackpilled poor Gerbert. No, Gerbert doesn't deserve this.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Aw, Sneako, are you trying to convince kids that they can't trust women? Yep, you're ruining their chances of ever being in a true, honest, trusting relationship. And I mean, this was the plan all along, okay? Sneako knew that targeting kids was the easiest and fastest way to get clout and money, so he leaned into it, saying all the things he knew they wanted to hear.
She wants your money. They're like leeches. All they do is take, and they get happier, and we get sadder. You had to earn that money, she takes it. You are better.
I had a boy today, 11, turn to a girl and tell her she uses men to get money, and at least he's a hardworking man and he works for his money.
I'm gonna start being in this category. There's gonna be teachers pretty soon saying this shit about me. I don't know, that kid seems pretty base to me.
No! Cook me a meal and shut up!
If you're thinking about going to college, don't. Women need to be objectified.
She's an object and you're everything else.
Well, like, that's his opinion, though. Yeah. That's his opinion. He's just speaking his mind, you know what I mean?
Hey, Sneako, did nobody tell you? Opinions, they're like assholes, okay? Everyone's got one. You just so happen to have an especially dirty, disgusting, unwiped asshole. Keep it away from kids.
What state are you in?
I live in Canada, actually.
Even worse. Canada is like 5 steps ahead in terms of wokeness in America.
Him trying to take himself seriously as an anti-woke advocate or whatever is one of the most cringe things I've ever seen.
You're 15, you're a freshman. What type of wokeness is being pushed in your school?
Honestly, I can't really speak to that because my school's pretty good.
You go to a private school?
No, public school.
Public school? So
Yeah.
there's nothing like that yet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, make another video talking to your wall, bro.
A lot of the crazy stuff is highlighted, so people may get this view that like everything is super, as you call it, woke. Not everything is like that. Most schools that I know of are all right. I don't know, maybe it paints a picture that things might be a little bit further than they actually are.
Yeah, social media shows the most polarizing content.
Yeah.
A lot of people, myself included, tend to underestimate kids, but they're often a lot smarter than they let on.
So maybe that it's being polarized, and it's just my view of modern schools is just like filtered by conservative accounts that just highlight the worst parts of it.
Oh, you think? Unfortunately, though, kids are also smart enough to understand the real message that Sneako's trying to push.
What did you say? Fuck the woman, fuck the woman. What?
We love women. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody.
No.
No.
Okay,
What have I done?
Exactly what you set out to do. One of the only apologies that I've seen Sneako make was to the Islamic community after he did this. Did he apologize because he was actually sorry? Not really. It seemed more like he was scared.
It's not worth it. They're a religion of peace, but they're told to act in violence if someone's disrespecting.
Not just for his life, but that he'd alienate his own audience.
I'm losing subscribers. I have a very large Muslim audience.
You see, the gays, Jews, women, whatever, all those bridges have been burned. But Islamic kids still think he's cool.
Alhamdulillah, Habibi, my real brother Sneako. We got your fans out here in Scotland.
And, I mean, when he said this...
Muslims, please, can I join y'all? I want 4 wives. Islam sounds dope. Good women, you get 4 of them, they don't complain too much, and they're not gonna cheat.
He really wasn't joking.
So people like me talk too much about wanting to have 4 wives, and it's falsely representing Islam.
God says very clearly, like, if you can't be just and you can't provide and give everything to all of them equally, just have one. And if you can't even do that to one, then don't even have one at all.
So get money and then you could have 4 wives.
After converting, he's tried extra hard to flex his relationships with women.
I have a couple girlfriends right now. I know it's wrong.
But then, when the new meta is to talk about having a virgin wife...
Wifey needs to be virgin and vaccinated.
If you're gonna marry virgin Muslims, what you gonna do with all of my girlfriends? Kind of haram to turn them and throw them away. Well, it is what it is, man.
I'm just toxic. I'm toxic. It's fun for them. It's a little game to make no fucking sense and to be evil. Toxic is evil. Why are you proud of being a bad person, demon bitch?
It's also no surprise to me that right after he converted, he would talk non-stop about gay rights. It's because people like Sneako and his friend Dawn...
Homosexuals are going to hell, and so are effeminate men.
What? Use religion to validate the resentful opinions they already had.
God does not like feminine men. God wants masculine men. He even made it a law that you're not supposed to shave off your beard. You shave off a lion's mane, he looks like a lioness. I feel like constantly leveraging it as a way to justify hate shows that the worship of your God is secondary to your political agenda. Right, I had long dreadlocks, clean shaven. Now I'm bald with a beard. If you keep God's commandments, the only end result would be you becoming a masculine man.
Masculinity is when bald and beard.
It's the heights of depravity.
This is exactly why I started believing God, Don.
Yeah, people who use God as a weapon, they don't tend to usually really care about the truth, okay? They pick a side, and then they work backward to justify it. But hey, I mean, that's just ideology, right? They take what they like, ignore the parts they don't, get all the social capital for championing the trendy opinions. But the second that it becomes inconvenient...
Muslims can't buy real estate?
Because of usury.
No. I don't drink. Come on, man. How much stuff do I have to give up? Pork, fun, alcohol, women, gambling. Can't even invest my money? No. I'll read my Quran. I'll talk to scholars. I don't want to live in a mosque. Get off of my dick.
So what do you do for a living?
Porn.
By yourself?
With dudes. You could be one of them.
I want to meet up as soon as possible.
Haram. There's only two things that matter, and that's clout and cash. You know, it's just funny because a lot of people hit Sneako with the, oh my god, who hurt you?
Who hurt you,
Sneako?
Yeah, I'm about to say like
Who hurt me?
Yeah, who hurt you? No empathy, no understanding of what men are like.
For me, when I see guys like that,
I was in private school my entire life, all for scholarships. I never got like the black talk.
That's suspended for bullying a kid.
Cyberbullying doesn't even count.
saying things like this.
I just want to take your bun in a fist and then slam it down like I'm mashing butter.
You would never have the fucking balls to say that shit to me, cause you know you would get smacked up.
Chad, me and you, we get in the cage. Who's winning in a fight?
Does it make you feel big?
Your bangs aren't gonna protect you. You're gonna lose. You are weaker. Your dumb mouth that I wanna. That it's something.
Threatening this guy, threatening that guy.
He hasn't been properly.
Shut up. Yeah, come here. Come here. That's what you need. And she's gonna go.
I find it's very rarely the case that there's some deep hurt that's making them say that.
I'm handsome. I'm tall. I'm in shape. You wish you was me. I will tie my right hand behind my back and fuck you up with my left hand in Minecraft.
But when someone your own size comes along...
Brandon Buckingham is down to meet Sneako. He's there to box him.
It's just I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes, than risk my manhood falling flat, if I lose the fight.
If anything, it's just obvious that they haven't been hurt enough.
Colt Moore, pussy. I would beat the fuck out of you. Soy boy. I hope you get banned.
I think people like you need to get smacked up in Minecraft. Just one time. The pride on your face right now. Somebody who hasn't been bullied enough.
One of my biggest insecurities is that I've never knocked anybody out. I've never been knocked out either, ever. I've been in little fights, but nobody got hurt, so I'm gay. Don't just get in the gym and lift weights, because you're doing that to get the perception, the aesthetic, which is gay.
Chad, you're gay for looking at that, man.
Yo, Chad, is this gay? Yes or no? I'm putting bananas in his hole. Bodybuilding competitions are gay.
Sports are gay, right?
Being an artist is gay?
There's no artist in history who was ever even straight. They're so f***ing.
Yeah, that's true. Marlon Brando was sucking dick.
If everybody was gay, then they would have nothing. They take satisfaction in doing something they're not supposed to do. They enjoy being deviants.
Being a deviant is your entire brand, buddy.
Really think it's something that's demonic, and I think a lot of these people are actually possessed.
So you think if someone's gay, they're just wrong?
I don't think anyone's born gay.
Pussy's just like an open wound. It's a gaping hole in a woman's body.
If you're gay, you're gay. The fuck are you gonna do trying to hide it? Live a lie?
Are you gonna homeschool your daughter?
Yes.
All the way?
100%.
A mom commented on my last LGBTQ video and said, I'm glad you're spreading this information for Gen Z. This is the same reason I pulled my child out of school. I'm homeschooling.
Bro, it's becoming very popular.
We used to have gay kids, right, who had to be homeschooled because of how brutally they were bullied. Nowadays, we have kids being homeschooled, what? Because they have to learn that gay people exist? Who's the fucking snowflake? It's you, by the way. You're the fucking snowflake.
It used to be that the homeschool kid was the weirdo. Now, you're telling who's the weirdo?
You.
Gay people does not produce anything good. That's just the truth.
Oh, yeah.
What about a gay family that adopted a bunch of kids? You needed a home.
Yeah, but that kid's gonna grow up weird because it's not gonna have the proper family dynamic.
What? You can't make this up. This is the dumbest interview I've ever heard.
Yeah, the foster system's a much better alternative.
But from 0 to 5, I don't need to be there all the time. I don't even think I should live at the home. I don't want to smell the poop and the diapers. No, I'll be there. I'll be there 2 days out of the week.
You make absolutely no sense. You're not complicated. You act like a child.
Yeah, and this is the guy talking about how to properly raise a kid.
If you're in the West now and you're only around liberal schools, it's better to homeschool your children, because the teachers nowadays in schools will brainwash your kids to believe in a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, I'm sure a guy like you homeschooling them won't make them weird at all.
And you have a daughter, she's 18. Would you let her date a 42-year-old man, Sneako?
No, I would not. I don't even think that I want her to date. I just want her to get married.
So, Sneako, you would allow your 18-year-old daughter to marry a 42-year-old?
If I believe that he'd be a good husband for her, yeah. 100%.
What?
Dog, that's grooming. That's literally grooming. Like that.
So why you see how they let you believe that this grooming thing is like terrible? Like why is that bad?
Whoa, it is terrible.
But
Bruh. Someone send this to your father.
There's a quote, I don't know who it's from, but I think it's a Greek philosopher said that nudity will destroy society.
Right, because Greek philosophers are notorious for having a problem with nudity.
Everyone starts to be sexually liberated. That is the destruction of a society in real time. It happened in Rome when they started doing all the same-sex stuff.
I'm gonna project my delusional reality onto everybody else because I'm confident.
Yeah, if anybody ever says this to you, feel free to call them a fucking idiot to their face. Alright, this is a lame-brained little lie devised by idiots like this who want to push an agenda. There's absolutely zero correlation between gayness and the fall of Rome. Anybody saying otherwise should probably not be taken seriously ever. Allow me to give you a quick history lesson. Being gay was never normalized among the plebeians of Rome, and among the leadership it was practiced since the empire's inception, with some of the most highly regarded emperors being openly gay. Sneako promotes all these ideas so that he can bring up religion as the cure to a corrupt society. He'll say those things not knowing that the Roman Empire actually converted to Christianity 200 years before the Western Empire's collapse. Historically speaking, on a mass scale, religion can't cure a collapsing society. It's a tool used to control the masses. It can pacify and possess, act as an opium or an inspiration, but it's never an antidote to a society with a rotten foundation, one built on the backs of millions of slaves that have no loyalty to the empire, where they relied on military expansion to maintain the lavish lifestyle of the elites, leading them to spread their resources too thin, where those elites' greed brought brutal instability and corruption among the leadership, with those in charge being chosen on the basis of opportunism and inheritance.
I was an atheist for a long time, and I remember when the gay marriage thing came up, and I'm like, this should be married to get married. And then all the religious people were like, no, this is God warned us about this. They said it in the Bible. They were like, hold up signs, pray for Jesus, Jesus. They were right. Look at the slippery slope that they were warning us about. It happened. It went too far, and it started because we started allowing gay marriage.
Religion didn't save the empire, and you scapegoating gays or Jews and falling for the distraction sure as hell won't save yours. Take your hate and shove it up your fucking ass, you piece of garbage, rotten little weasel, puppet dumb.
He who fights with monsters should see to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you.
Who's there? Who the fuck's there? Who are you?
Great question. I guess you could call me your room wallmate. We're wallmates. I'm living inside your wall.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Look, I don't give a fuck. Look, I don't care, okay? Please, just pay me rent.
Oh, yeah, I see. You don't even care about getting to know me, eh? You just want my money. It's all about money and status for you, isn't it?
Read the room, bro. I don't want to deal with you.
Really, dude? You think I'm the problem? I've been living in your walls peacefully, minding my own business for 4 months. You're the one that's been rambling for 40 minutes straight about some e-celeb everyone forgot about a couple months ago. Look, I can't afford rent right now, but I actually just invested in a course. And I think that if you give me a little bit of time...
yeah, you know what? Forget I asked, okay?
Here, take this.
He's cute. What's his name?
His name's Hubert. Oh, by the way.
What?
All that stuff you're saying seems really negative. Like, you're using a bunch of people that you don't like on the internet to justify your anger, and then, channeling that anger towards just tearing them down. It might resonate with immature, angry people who are happy that you're angry at the same person that they're angry at. But there's no way to grow when your livelihood depends on having something to hate. Maybe you should try looking inwards before you post all that angry stuff online. Seems kind of unhealthy.
You might have a point.
Hey, you gonna piss or what?
There's a decent amount of people who compare Sneako to Kanye, and that might be true if, you take away all the good music and leave whatever's left.
There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler. A lot of things.
Yeah, they're exactly alike. You're right.
Yeah, I love Hitler. I'm like, did he really? Am I hearing this? what were you thinking?
Well, it wasn't really surprising because those were some conversations that have been going on for the past couple weeks. So for us, it wasn't really anything new.
Now, for those who don't fully understand the concept of being a white nationalist, people like this guy, people who basically, if they had their way, there'd only be one race, right? In theory, their ideas are impractical, illogical, and worst of all, cringe.
Go! Nick Fuentes is in the house! Let's flip and go! Roipers are in the building! Yeah! Alright, we got a gun. Roiper!
Bots, all of them. Just mid-whites with nothing to do in their life, bro. Just, what are you doing?
The whole age of consent thing is really a feminist social construct. I gotta find my 16-year-old wife. Probably when I turn 30 or something. Let's say I get married to the 18-year-old. When I turn 40, she's gonna be 34. Ew. I want a 16-year-old that's untouched, pristine, uncorrupted, innocent. That's what we all want.
Masculinity is when you want to fuck kids. But in practice, well, it's just genocide.
We have one more election where white people can make the decision. The white people got to make the right decision, and then Trump's got to get in there and never leave. That, to me, at this point, is a pathway. We need to have something like a white uprising, politically speaking.
Gain control. Yeah, despite their best efforts, usually goobers like this are pretty bad at hiding their true intentions. But that doesn't stop them from just lying about their positions. Okay, they'll say that they're pro-democracy or pro-free speech, yet don't fall for it.
Are we even pro-free speech?
No, of course not. But we have to use this platform in order.
So we're being radically honest here. And,
yes, radically pragmatic.
Yeah, it's very easy to be pro-free speech when you have no power. It's gotten to the point where people now associate the right with freedom of speech, which is historically insane. Most of them aren't even against cancel culture today. And back in the day, they were all for silencing opposition or banning subversive material. But nowadays, honestly, just lip service is enough to fool a lot of people, including...
Oh, damn, bro, nah, fuck this dude for saying that Haitians are low IQ, bro. Suck a dick. Come on. Bro, are there any Haitians in here? You tolerating that? What did you mean about Haitian IQ?
Oh, well, Hispanics, blacks...
You're saying Haitians have the lowest, like, Hispanics and blacks have the lowest IQs?
Yeah, blacks are the lowest on average, and Hispanics next.
Racial thing, like it's an inherent thing with your race, or is it just based on the circumstances?
It's almost entirely genetic, is what the research says. Because they do twin studies. He's still a good student, just the overall.
The average is lower. Okay.
Yeah, your dumbass self, you could be on cozy too.
Yo, what's up? This is my new friend Nick Fuentes.
How do you feel about interracial marriages?
I'm against it.
My mom's Filipino, my dad's Haitian.
Okay.
And Nick Fuentes is the future.
Yeah.
Little lapdog Sneako.
The problem globally is shadow banking.
And who's behind it?
Well, we talked about it, Sneako. A lot of Jews. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but it's true.
Get on your knees and bark, boy.
I did.
You know that is. Before this goes viral, I know this is gonna look bad on Nick Fuentes. You can see him throwing a Sprite in the in and out, but
It's really incredible the lengths this guy would go to serve a fucking dude who thinks he's genetically inferior. Just no shame.
I mean, the thing about Hitler is he was an extremely competent leader.
Yeah, he lost the war, bro.
How does it matter what Hitler's perspective is? He was evil, right?
I don't know if he was evil. I haven't met the guy.
He fucking killed over 6 million fucking Jews.
But you can look past that and you can look at the good that they have done and you can look at how they push for freedom.
I think that you have the potential to be the future president of the United States. Genuinely.
Man, Sneako really likes this guy.
And you kind of have this like 50s James Dean, like they're drinking Coca-Cola, burger, milkshake, like, and the ice rink that he's at, it's all white people. And I'm like, that's the America that Nick wants.
Is it getting hot in here?
We're in a holy war, and I will tell you this. We will make them die in the holy war. The enemies of Christ have no future in this world. Thank you. God bless you. Good night.
Nicholas J. Fuentes is going to be the future president of the United States.
I know that they're trying to make this look scary, but I just can't stop laughing. This guy is such a simp. Look, if there's one thing that I've learned over my many years on the internet now, it's that anti-Semitism, in the way that it usually manifests, is just anti-capitalism for the dumbest people on the planet. If your life's shitty, you're broke, you hate the elite, you hate the wealthy, you hate banks, but you don't want to hate capitalism, that's not cool. But hating Jews, that's easy. That's cool. Instead of targeting your rage at the underlying system, you look for some big other to just feel a conspiracy against. I mean, even Nietzsche, who, got co-opted by, pointed out that anti-Semitism is just baked in with slave morality, okay? A lot of fucking resentment at play when you have opinions like that, as useless as that. Because the Jews are the entire problem. Well, how do you solve that problem? And despite all of that, the system will be completely unfazed. Nothing will change. A lot of rich people also love these narratives because it allows them to look subversive, red-pilled, without actually jeopardizing their position as the dominant class. Any politics based on the inferiority or superiority of race only acts as a veil to protect the people in charge from having too many questions pointed toward them, okay? It's a lot easier to blame some fucking ethnicity, some vague concept of a type of person for any problems facing society than it is to look directly in the fucking eyes of those who control it and challenge the underlying structures that are perpetuating those problems. There's plenty of examples of this throughout history, okay? Scapegoating people of a certain race is a very useful tactic for politicians whose constituents are very genuinely disenfranchised. Don't fucking fall for it.
Wait, are you a cat or a dog person?
Dog.
Yeah, of course you are.
Hate
Why? Because
cats.
cats are for pussies? Be honest.
Cats are feminine. Hate
Okay,
cats.
dude.
Shadow?
I want to eat your cat, bro, on some Asian shit. Let me eat your cat.
It's okay, Shadow. You're safe with me.
I was gonna eat his cat. I meant I want to literally cook his cat and eat it. I want to use it for calories. I should have said that. God damn it.
Arrogance, the potential put to waste, to be both martyr and maker of your own annihilation. Yes, when you're diagnosed by a poor woman with a dire dose of
What you really need, Chat? Yeah, shut up.
I thought surely you'd have the brains not to advertise that scandalous prescription. Oops.
You need that.
When you danced with the lying little louses, big brave ideas.
Who's behind it?
A lot of Jews.
I don't know how.
Certainly, you aren't dense enough to broadcast that betrothal.
He doesn't seem racist at all.
And yet, time and time again, with each and every day that passed, blinded by the polished rubbish praised upon you, your fat head filled with foul fumes, inflated until the stink spread to the nostrils of some miserly muppet who came and popped your pathetic little parlay.
Today I want to briefly talk about the content creator Sneako and ask YouTube to ban him from the platform. Sneako has grossly violated YouTube's terms of service and qualifies for removal from the website.
You know what they say about the gambler who doesn't know when to quit?
I made more money in the last 2 months than I made in the past 2 years. You need to get smacked in Minecraft. Like just one. That's the mark of a bot. There's a war going on masculinity. They want you to be weak. They don't want you to hear this. I'm on everybody's TikTok For You page and my face is everywhere. They will try to silence you if you say this.
Want to get to the truth.
I just want to bully this guy. Like,
greed and grandiosity. Those were your gods. Any semblance of truth was certainly an afterthought.
People will follow the truth. I'm one of the most honest people I know.
Truth will always prevail.
So honest, I think that's why they had to ban me on YouTube.
And now, where are you? Alone in your castle.
This is the first year I'm not going home for Christmas. Blue hair, woke family, they don't fuck with my politics at all. Been like uninvited for Christmas. Soy boy, hope you get banned. Little manlet, I would beat the fuck out of you. You're watching my stream? Chat, say it. Bot, you are an NPC creator
atop your throne of lies.
Everyone starts to be sexually liberated. That is the destruction of a society. I mean, it happened in Rome when they started doing all the same-sex stuff.
I mean, the thing about Hitler is he was an extremely competent leader.
You have to call him horrible because of the Holocaust, but you can't look at how he brought Germany back together.
He was evil, right?
I'm not going to partake in this group thing.
Performing like a monkey.
So he started dancing around with a gun and threatening to come shoot me.
Why is your finger on the trigger, man?
You want to watch my clips? Watch my clips.
But the one thing we fixate on is the 6 million Jews. It has a lot more to do with the Jews than it has to do with Hitler.
Yay 24 in the chat.
In the company of a bunch of bloody degenerates.
Why is it that on Rumble, or maybe just my stream, it's just straight up Nazi autism for the whole time? Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
I am very proud of this man here. Trump is telling yay. I'm really impressed with Nick. If a woman gets beat, bro, W spam the whole chat.
Chat. Me and you, we get in the cage. Who's winning in a fight?
If someone says Whitler for 1 second, ironically, like the whole chat goes crazy.
9.
What is wrong with you guys?
You've made your bed, boy. Now lie in it.
Shadow. Had a girl. Now, I might be a bit warped, okay, a bit twisted, because for me, if I know that somebody is not saying something that they actually believe, they're intending it as a joke, or they're just, you know, fucking around, then I just won't really care. I won't take it very seriously. You can blame those boys for doing that to me, okay? They practically raised me. So when Sneako says, seek truth through funny.
You have to seek truth through funny. That's my motto. I think anybody who's funny or who's entertaining, they understand the truth because you can't laugh at things that are false.
And he's just giving like all these unironically fucking brutal pieces of advice, takes, opinions, whatever. He can just say anything and it can be written off as a joke. No, that's not, in my mind, how it works. Alright, you can say your opinion in a funny way, I'm still gonna judge the fucking opinion. Because at that point, it's actually kind of an argument you're making. You're trying to sway people, you're trying to influence them. And that takes it beyond a joke. Not beyond comedy, though. That's probably a crucial component of comedy. For me personally, one of the most interesting parts of edgy humor is the transgression. It can be a way to challenge or test power because, hey, you might elicit a reaction. You might get punished. It's a way to test the line. That's why you probably noticed that when untalented people get banned, they start saying and doing some of the most outrageous shit possible. It's because there's no longer an edge. They've already fallen off the cliff. And once you've fallen into the abyss, the only way to get people to come and look down at you is to scream at the top of your lungs.
I think transgenders should die in the Holy War. I think they're a fucking virus of society, dude. What if it was just a joke? What if I jokingly say that I think that I want to fucking bash someone with a baseball bat over the head?
And if I'm being completely honest, I think it's pathetic.
Bro, do you think I'm writing the line pretty closely with Rumble? You think I'm gonna get banned or anything like that?
Well, I think when you say we should, when you say something like that, it's hard to justify as a joke.
What do you mean? Joe Biden put up a transgender flag in the White House, bro.
Edgy humor is most interesting because of the rules, not in spite of them.
What do you do when there's a virus in your system, bro? You kill it, you remove it. Chemotherapy, bro. Chemotherapy, bro.
Okay. But you said like we should delete transgenders. Because I saw what happened after January 6th. Is this the right war to fight?
Against gay people? Yes. They got me banned and I fucking hate them for it. That's the truth, bro. I don't like them.
Kill anybody.
That's a joke, though. That was just a joke. Obviously, I'm not talking about we should chemotherapy, transgenders, bro.
The way I see it, people like Leafy, they're the embodiment of what happens when you allow resentment to control your life. And if there's any lesson to be learned, it's that holding on to bitterness will always bring you closer to beast than beauty. Yeah, so the second that Sneako started getting popular for jumping on the Tate wave, the opportunists started circling like vultures. And some of the smartest guys that you'll see in these red pill spaces are the finance bros. Not because they're geniuses or anything, more so because they're very good at capitalizing on attention.
Meet Luke Belmar, the real-life Neo.
Chat, this is Luke. This is the real-life Neo. This man is Neo. I'm serious.
He managed to escape the Matrix by selling $16 million in sanitation products at the start of the pandemic.
It's like, okay, let me redesign sanitation and house cleaning products for pets.
Then, parlaying that into the crypto market before it boomed.
You're a worthless piece of shit. That is the truth. You are a substanceless, worthless piece of shit.
When I first talked to Luke, he was calling me a peasant to my face. And I'm like, you're right. Brokey, like he's looking at me, yeah, you're broke. I'm like, yeah, so let me listen up. This isn't for money. It's to wake people up and trying to help other people. That's his genuine intention. It's good intentions.
Now, out of the kindness of his heart,
and the course he's trying to sell,
he's gonna teach you to escape the Matrix too.
You wanna become a millionaire, you have to become a millionaire. Like, I don't know how to explain it more fucking easy than that.
You don't know what you don't know. So the goal is to know so that you can know. The more that you know, the better off you'll be.
And the information in school is, it's a waste of time.
Oh.
It's a waste of time. That's the information that you should be receiving.
School's a waste of time. I heard something about crypto.
Yeah, crypto's extremely important. So I 40x'd my net worth all through crypto. All that I did was have the right information before the peasants. And when the peasants got excited about it, I left.
Chat, this is Luke. This is the real life Neo. This guy is one of the smartest guys I've met.
I called Sneako about it yesterday. I was like, dude, you have like such a cool responsibility for a lot of these kids. They don't have role models. Like, the world's fucked. We can all agree on that.
One thing you told me in Puerto Rico is that I need to start dressing better. I need to buy more expensive shirts. You said I dress like a scrum.
Because your shorts have holes in them. I was like, bro, like, why do you have holes in your shorts?
Aw, man, you can't have holes in your clothes and escape the Matrix? Damn it.
I have commitments. Broke people have commitments, bro.
With his knowledge, he's making the world a better place.
You create the problem, and you create the solution, and you make it very easy to solve the problem.
And you make it difficult for everybody else to solve the problem.
Exactly.
And you say that everybody else is discredited to solve the problem, except you.
Just listen to his satisfied customers.
I was shredding the slopes here in Zermatt. I'm paired up with this random kid, 16-year-old, worked his ass off to be in a situation where he could get a nice college scholarship. Young man, what do you want to study? Well, I want to study engineering. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm going to be studying engineering. I'm going to be able to make ends meet. I'm going to have a really good paying job. I said, let me ask you a question.
Wait, this guy didn't try to talk the kid out of becoming an engineer, right?
By the time you graduate, will artificial intelligence replace your newfound skill set? Because when it comes to mathematics, precision, numbers, artificial intelligence is a lot more powerful than any human alive. Will you be consumed by artificial intelligence? Live with this bullshit idea that college and university will be worth it? Or understand where the world is going 20 years from now? You need to be building companies of the future. You need to be doing things of tomorrow.
You made your money drop shipping products for a pandemic you didn't even think was real, bro.
My girl, she used to be a doctor. Now I told her to quit because it was a waste of time.
Being a doctor is a waste of time.
Because in Doctor Nation, right? Playing on words right there.
Being an engineer is a waste of time.
Whether you're white, you're Asian, you're Filipino, you're Norwegian, doesn't matter. What matters is the value that you provide to society.
But devoting your life to crypto and maximizing your wealth.
I don't want to work, dude. I'll live under a bridge before I work.
That's useful.
I gotta go get this guy tucked in bed. That's gay. Never mind. I'm not tucking him in bed.
These guys program Sneako. Sneako programs you.
I want you to think about the last 2 years of your life and now evaluate where you are today. If things have not changed, it is completely your fault. And I'm not talking, ladies and gentlemen, about a micro change. I'm not talking about, oh, I got 2 new friends that make money. Oh, I got a couple more dollars. No. The last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, tens of trillions of dollars were printed out of thin air. How much did you take home? If the answer is 0 or under 10 million, at least. Oh, 10 million. That's because you're a fucking peasant.
I'll be teaching you guys how to master sexual transmutation
on a different live stream.
Meet Iman Ghadzi, the early 20s millionaire who escaped the Matrix by, having an ad agency that he closed down and now makes most of his money selling courses on how to run an ad agency? Yeah.
This is a guy that's like probably 20 times my net worth. And not just a guy who got lucky on crypto, a guy who put in the work. Iman, what do you...
I did get lucky on crypto. I am the biggest fan of cryptocurrency. I invested $1 million into crypto in early December of 2020, rode that portfolio up to almost $7 million.
Most of your net worth is from your boring businesses, as you say.
Yeah, e-learning, advertising agency.
Not just a bunch of internet scams.
Now, out of the kindness of his heart,
and the course he's trying to sell,
he's gonna teach you how to prepare for the upcoming economic collapse.
You need to get rich, and you need to get rich quick. The puppet masters are about to have you right where they want you. There's a top secret undeclared war going on behind the scenes right now. Forget your property rights, forget your future, forget your liberty. You'll be nothing but a slave to the system. They said it themselves, you will own nothing and you'll be happy. So you should have spent the last 2 years building in order to have financial freedom, location freedoms. But if you haven't done that yet, well, there's actually still one last light at the end of the tunnel. So,
yeah, it's his course, obviously. And while, yeah, sure, these finance bros, they're all technically different from each other, but they all share a kind of similar formula, okay? It's pretty simple. Step 1 is to point out all the symptoms caused by having a government run by corporations.
80% of Americans are in debt. They live paycheck to paycheck and depend on the income from next month to pay this month's bills. And the thing is, the way debt is set up is literally for you not to be able to pay it. The max yearly interest rate that could be charged was 3%. Today, we have credit card interests ranging anywhere from 15 to 25%. Wealthy people started buying up lots and lots and lots of assets. Assets like houses. So for the normal person, right now we're facing rampant inflation. How much it costs for your groceries, really just the cost of living.
Step 2 is to advertise themselves as people who are above these symptoms.
When I had one of my UK bank accounts closed, I mean, yeah, sure, almost £1 million, it sucks, but I've prepared for years that if something like that happens, I still sleep easy at night.
But every day I have 20 grand on me. I drip 20 grand. I've been to 40 countries. I've been around the world. I speak 3 languages.
And step 3 is to tell them that the best way to combat an individualistic, greedy, corporate-run society is to be the most individualistic, greedy motherfucker around.
But here's the thing, in order to buy assets, you need cash flow. And those that take advantage of it will experience the climb in social hierarchy like never before seen in human mankind.
In a society run by money, you gotta be running the fastest.
I'm speaking to you guys because I truly care.
So I want you to know that I'm watching from afar as a big brother of sorts.
So when this 22-year-old self-made millionaire extraordinaire started talking about the puppet masters who want to keep you weak, broke, feminine, whatever. He made sure to say,
There's a big chance that I get all of my accounts taken down for talking about stuff like this. The millions and millions of dollars that I put on the line because I talk about the stuff that other people are so afraid to address. No matter how many bank accounts I have to go through in order to get this message to you, I don't care.
And really, he was just regurgitating some lukewarm buzzwords to attract the red pill crowd and get them to buy his $1,000 course.
Woke celebrities, cancellation, you're a peasant, slave. You're basically, they're slave to the system. Revolution. I need to wake you up.
However, believe it or not, his video actually did get taken down. But not by the puppet masters. By himself. He took it down. And then he claimed that YouTube was censoring him, apparently not knowing that YouTube literally states when you private your own video.
Ladies and gentlemen, I f***ed up. And I'm sorry. Because I tried to perception manage. The plan from the beginning was always to delete these videos, but then I decided to lean into the narrative that they were deleted. And I'll put on screen the Instagram stories that I put out to sort of insinuate this. I truly am sorry. I became no better than the puppet masters I was warning you about.
This is the genius you're supposed to buy a $1,000 course from, by the way. So, he lied to his young audience in order to promote a rip-off course. And Sneako, being the useful idiot that he is, immediately ran to his defense.
Genius marketing. This is just what it is. Get over yourself. Dumb losers like this are just so stupid for the fact that you just figured out how to market for the first time. He apologized because they didn't actually do the video, he just did it himself. Okay, move on. Nah, Iman definitely a fraud. Taking a look at his company filings, you can see his company never earned the money he claims. He is lying to sell courses, which is where his main revenue comes from. This is everybody. Like, do you think Trump is really a billionaire? No, probably not. Fake! Yeah, dumbass. Capitalism. That's life. That's business. You're just first realizing how money is made. Money's already printed, you gotta take it. He's helping people out so that they don't get scammed by Iman. Brokey. You're broke.
And you might be wondering, why was Sneako so eager to defend this guy? And the answer is one word.
Dubai.
Dubai's lit.
Why did you choose Dubai?
Look, at the end of the day, for me, I think Dubai, to live, it's the best place on earth. You can be in Dubai like 3-4 months a year.
That's all you need to pay 0% tax?
Yeah. I can leave a $500,000 watch on the daybed at a beach club when I go in the water because I don't want to go in with my watch.
Right.
I come back, I have no downstairs.
There's no brokies in Dubai.
No, there's a lot of brokies.
Really? Oh, there's just staff.
Yeah, there's a lot of brokies, but obviously they have their passports. In Dubai, like if someone works for you, you take away their passport.
Habibi, come to Dubai.
Dubai's is great. I've been hyping it a lot on my live stream, talking about how the West is dead, the degeneracy.
Yeah, Dubai, a place famously known for having no degeneracy.
The wokeness will destroy you, it eats away at your soul. And this is a place that's like a utopia away from it all.
This is what being out of touch looks like, okay? For those unfamiliar. You hang out with millionaires for 1 week, and suddenly you're equating wokeness with poverty.
What's some weird shit in Dubai? I've heard that they be pooping on the girls there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Like, I don't know. You want me to lie? Like,
yeah, when the rich elites are partaking in actual degeneracy, well, that's just partying. But when brokies are partying, well, that's degeneracy. Why do you think that these millionaires who sell courses flew out Sneako and other men's self-help guys to their private beaches and big mansions? Gave them gifts and experiences only money can buy.
Did you all know this was happening?
I had no idea.
Everybody knew.
I had no idea.
Why do you think we got the cameras?
Oh, yeah, you're left.
These finance bros know that good faith and promotion can be purchased, and that this red pill wave attracted a lot of dumb money, mainly from ambitious, naive kids, but also just people who wanted to improve themselves. This guy got exposed for deceiving his own audience, an audience that has a lot of crossover with Sneako's, and
That's life. That's business.
He couldn't care less. Okay, he doesn't want to risk losing his Dubai hookup. So what makes him think that he'd be any less corrupt than the wealthy elites that he always goes on about?
What they should be angry at is the elites, bro. The government, the powerful people.
If anything, he'd be way worse. I mean, he frames it as wanting to, network or learn from all these rich guys, but from what I can tell, there's only one lesson that he's learned from these sleazy pricks.
Meet Sneako, the 100,000-aire who escaped the Matrix by sucking cock. Oh, wait a minute.
It's time to stop scrolling and start monetizing.
The Creativity Kit.
Welcome to the Creativity Kit.
What a beautiful name for a course that literally just teaches you how to clip chimp.
We're going to teach you everything you need to know to make money online.
And be as generic, as standardized as humanly possible.
We're going to obviously watch the video and we're going to give a breakdown as we go along.
What do you do? What's your life? What is this? What's going on?
This was perfect. There's a part of the reason it got 15 million. Confused, aggressive, feminist looking type of asking question-y woman. She gives off that vibe a lot.
Like, they actually do know how it works. If you want to get views and get clout really fucking fast, you just focus on outrage.
To get your perspective.
But no. What does that benefit for you?
There you go. She's always asking. This one was great. She was great. If you're watching this, you're a bit of a bitch, but you're great. You know what I mean? So
just shit on, like, bitchy looking women or, like, trans people doing, outrageous shit.
Answer question. Answer. She's giving a big feminist type of vibe. So it's that controversy, like I said in the previous episodes, is always good.
Now, the important thing to keep in mind is, easy come, easy go. You make content as cheap and cookie cutter as this, your relevancy will entirely depend on your output. Because, that shit's a dime a dozen, bro. It's a good grift, I guess, apparently, but it's cheap. It ain't quality. This guy's entire brand, his mission statement, basically, as a creative, is quality over quantity. I mean, even his clothing brand is just called
Quality. Quality merch just dropped. Quality.com.
I mean, yeah, it's ironic because the designs are kind of dog shit.
Thank you for your money, merch drop. Thank you for your bread. Let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. I love the message of this collection, man. People have this weird idea about money and about selling out, and they're like, well, you can't. Well, no, this is an acceptance of it.
Like, I'm convinced that I could probably make better merch in like 3 days. Well, you might not be able to kill an idea. You sure as hell can kill a person. Bad faith? Sounds kind of cool, to be honest. I think I'm gonna make that my first merch line.
It's been such a long time coming.
Okay, going back to the course for a second, probably my biggest complaint is that for about 30 minutes, this notification is going off.
Today, for example, I hit 200,000 subscribers.
Non-stop.
Ignore distractions and stay focused. The bigger picture is creating art, inspiring people, spreading truth. I don't take advice from people less successful than me. I love every single part of it. Simple comfort food. Something you want. Yeah, I like to watch them. Do not get complacent.
I mean, aside from being annoying as hell, it just kind of makes it obvious that there wasn't a ton of effort being put in here.
How do I edit TikToks? Literal arts. Just YouTube it. Do a quick Google search.
Wait, you're not gonna teach me that?
In this course, we're gonna teach you everything you need to know to make money online, finding clients, how the algorithm works, how to edit properly. All information in human history is right here. You don't need school. You don't need a book. You can search up and find out and learn anything right now. Welcome Welcome to the Creativity Kit. Haters are always gonna hate. You cannot listen to them. Why is this problematic guy here? Drop your ego. You can't start trying to create art online to try to gain followers or try to flex on other people. I miss the old Sneako. You fell off. What happened to you? They don't know what they're talking about. Haters gonna hate. Ignore.
Delusion. They live in delusion.
They also promote you to do some affiliate marketing for them.
Chat, by the way, you should clip this up. This is gonna definitely go viral on TikTok. And if you wanna learn how to do it, Creator Kit just dropped. Bro, people are telling me not to tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, because you wanna make money as a teen. If you want free clout, clip up the stream and make a bag on TikTok, bro. I'm putting you on a free game. I'm not even gonna make money off that.
This is how a lot of these guys were blowing up, okay? People would be posting clips of them non-stop for free in the hopes that somebody would buy their course and they'd get a commission.
If you can complain about a multi-level marketing scheme, then don't use my affiliate link. Don't sign up for the Creativity Kit, even though there's a lot of value on that.
The rest is basically teaching you how to make money from giveaways.
Do a giveaway, all these iPhones, iPads, this, that, PS5, everything.
Drop shipping.
It's Shopify, drop shipping. It might look simple, it might look really easy to do. And that's because it is.
And farming social media.
You can buy like a page, like a meme page or anything like that, grow the page, and then sell it on for more. The more followers it has, the more valuable it is.
Who cares?
You can probably watch a video about all that stuff.
Hey, I mean, even Sneako says the real value lies in his Discord, right?
I go on Discord to network with people. What's really important about making money is being surrounded by like-minded people. Everybody in the Creativity Kit Discord is just like you, has just learned the same information, and wants to go and get it. So let's talk, let's network, let's share knowledge, and let's get this money. I'll see you in there.
Yeah, I want a parachute with scary like this. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna be butt-ass naked so the wind could just be hitting my balls and shit. Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
Yeah, Sneako's Discord is one of the least productive places I could possibly imagine. I mean, half of the notifications are him getting pissed off at the members for not providing him content on his silver platter. I'm serious, okay? He's that lazy and uninteresting. He literally gets pissed off at his members for not doing his job for him. I also love the time that he accepted a sponsorship from a private jet company and then sent it out to his Discord members. Advertising private jets to people who paid him $250 to learn how to make money online. He'd then go on to flex himself at the club with new cars, on yachts, basically selling himself as a success story. Just another lesson that he learned from his rich friends.
You want to become a millionaire, you have to become a millionaire.
I mean, everyone knows that if you're gonna sell a course on how to get rich, you gotta at least pretend to be rich, right?
Because your shorts have holes in them.
You're broke, and I'm up.
I mean, how else are you gonna escape the Matrix? So, at the end of the day, what does Sneako preach as the way to escape the Matrix? Well, it's pretty simple. Dedicate all of your time to the Matrix.
The way to make it out is internet money. All day. Working on videos, talking about the programmer, visualizing how I'm gonna start making money.
They'll tell you making all your money online.
Start making money online.
As a self-employed entrepreneur.
So become an entrepreneur.
Is the best way to live.
Fuck a job. Internet money's the way, bro.
But to be honest, I think he's just trying to convince himself.
They call me a peasant. Multi-millionaires looking at me, peasant. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I want to be rich like you. Tell me what to do. I'm switching my mindset and I'm starting to think like a millionaire. You're broke and I'm up. I'm working, even when I'm relaxing. I don't want to waste any time anymore, man. I'm just echoing what they told me.
This is a guy who's constantly monetized his own love life.
My last 3 long-term relationships were all very well documented online.
Yeah, I have a couple girlfriends. One of them runs my Discord server, and I have one that wants to become my assistant, and I'm training her to run my accounting.
I would bring them in my content. We'd do videos like, girlfriend cuts my hair.
I might have talked about it on the podcast.
On the podcast, but not with me.
It is what it is, man. If they were completely useless, I think that it's not worth my time or theirs.
So you're just using me?
With love.
Who's alienated his own family with his arrogance.
I'm not going home for Christmas. I've been like uninvited for Christmas. I remember telling my brother I cheated on the standardized test. He's like, why would you do that? Shut up. I called him a slur. Shut up, man.
So your brother's...
He's in college and he should not be.
He a bot?
Yeah, he's a bot. He's a but and he got boosted. But my family got indoctrinated by the liberal bullshit.
Who's only interested in befriending people on a similar path to him.
Your friendships need to have mutual gain.
You need to be making money with your friends.
Do we believe in the same things so we can talk about the same things?
If there's no return on interest with the time spent, then it's a waste of time.
What are we going to be doing together if not working?
Who's already coming up with reasons to not raise his own kids.
You're going to emasculate me if I'm there all the time and I'm changing diapers. I am going to lose what makes me able to provide for the house and for you and for the kids.
His happiness, his self-worth, is completely dependent on the numbers he sees on his screen.
Almost got my first 100K month, up 350,000 subscribers in 3 weeks. Big 500K, big $500 million in the second. I just want to take a quick moment and say, if you ever hated on me, suck my dick.
He's put his entire life online.
Like a diary. I've grown up online, I've shared everything, so I'm not gonna keep anything private.
Yeah, I think that's what people don't really understand is that you have been very honest.
But YouTube used to be like an extension of myself.
And now he's trying to convince you to do the same.
You gotta fix your fucking brokey, wagey mindset.
Yeah, personal brand, I think it's a worthwhile sacrifice. You do sacrifice some privacy and then also you get scrutinized. If you can get over that, it's really worth it.
What if my parents wouldn't let me not go to college?
Don't listen to your parents.
Just saying it could be valuable for certain people.
It's not. With the power of the internet, there's absolutely no reason to go to school, especially if you don't know what you want to do. Don't waste your time. All the time you spend is essentially like money being spent. If your relationships aren't transactional, then you're wasting your time and you're upholding a lot of relationships with people just for the fact that you have a history or you knew them for a long time. You're upholding them for the wrong reasons.
So tell me, what has he escaped?
Do you think freedom is just acquired? No, freedom needs to be consistently earned.
When you grow your personal brand, you yourself become an asset.
Because to me, that sounds like someone who's deeper in the Matrix than anyone working a 9 to 5.
Like, that's the name of the game. That's why it never stops.
At least they know they're not free.
You just care about money, 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 money. Money buys freedom.
You've just deluded yourself.
Nobody grows up and like, I want to be a kindergarten teacher. I don't want to be a plumber my whole life.
300K I don't broke. I went to
That's what I'm saying. You guys are blue pilled. The red pill's just the truth. That's the whole idea. It comes from the Matrix. The red pill, the blue pill. The red pill wakes you up and you see the reality of the world. The blue pill is just being.
Like, I start to question if these guys have even seen the movie.
It really felt like I was Keanu Reeves and this was Neo trying to unplug me and trying to help other people.
You know, Neo and Morpheus, they're trying to free humanity, right?
As the drones get locked up in their house, we're gonna get rich again and again and again and again, over and over.
They want you to spend all your money in school, learning a stupid ass skill, and we can get out of that. I'm trying to encourage my chat to get money so we can get out of it.
I mean, am I the only one who sees the obvious contradiction here? If you think you need millions and millions of dollars to be free, well, I don't think you're trying to escape the Matrix. You're just trying to get to a higher level within it.
We are rich as fuck.
Rich people have made it out of the system.
You know, you basically go from being whatever, an employee, a wagee, to an employer. You have your own wages that work for you. I mean, that's literally just business as usual.
This is exactly what I say when I'm like explaining the Matrix to people. And they're like, but if everyone did this, it wouldn't work. And I'm like, exactly. That's why this system is in place.
Yeah, you did it. Good job, bot.
Oh, and those liberals that he's constantly complaining about, he's really not that different from them. You know, he'll complain about how they focus on identity politics.
Look, I have a black friend, so I can champion for coloreds.
Pride flag has become the cross for a lot of people.
White people in the chat, type a 1 right now if you feel like you can't properly voice your opinion because they'll immediately call you alt-right.
How they have too much trust in corporations.
Just like Bill Gates and tech CEOs are running the world, these people have all the control.
And point out their fixation on imposing rules.
You can't fly if you don't take this. You can't go to school, can't go to restaurants.
You have to keep in mind that him and his anti-establishment friends, they follow all those same protocols. They're absolutely obsessed with identity.
You're not a real man, man. Men aren't being men anymore and women are becoming men.
They love when billionaires are running their government.
W. Trump.
And yeah, they love rules. Straight up. They love imposing their fucking rules on others.
There's some things we just shouldn't accept.
You think gay is one of those things?
Yeah.
Do you think women should vote?
No, absolutely not.
Wouldn't it be great if Islamic law ruled over America?
Women should vote, but a female's vote should be half of a man's vote because of selective service.
But I also think that very few people should vote.
As if a world ruled by them would be any better for anyone.
You know, a landlord knows infinitely more about how the country works than a 19-year-old student.
Good
actually.
point.
Hey, by the way, it's Nick's birthday. You want to say happy birthday to Nick?
Sure. Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick.
So as much as they want to posture and pretend like they're revolutionaries,
There is a revolution starting.
Can you feel the start of a revolution for this spiritual warfare going on? We're trying to fight the system. Deadass, we need to start a revolution.
The revolution has begun.
on a holy crusade, like they're trying to help people escape the Matrix. In reality, they are not a threat to the establishment. There is not a revolutionary bone in this guy's fucking body.
We're not here to change the world. We're here to make our bag.
None this guy's, none that guy's, none of them.
You need the slaves. You need them. You want them. You're frustrated that there's too many slaves. I promise you, my friend, you want the slaves.
You need to have you need to have 95%.
They're not even retards. They're just NPCs.
NPCs are
yeah, I guess.
Let the wages be wages and just fucking hire them.
So then you take a step back and you realize, here we have a guy who claims that he can help you escape the Matrix. And he's pointing to a bunch of people and calling them NPCs for basically supporting the status quo. Not realizing, apparently, that every fucking aspect of what he is doing is completely and utterly in fucking service to the status quo. So really, when you stop and think about it, I mean, he's more of like a poorly programmed NPC. I didn't set out to have some like grand moral fucking victory over Sneako. I pretty much was just looking for a fight. And to be honest, I'm still looking. How was that for you, huh? Me personally, I had a blast. But either way, hopefully you're gonna stick around and see what happens next, because if it isn't obvious at this point, I'm just getting fucking started.
You open it. Oh! Oh, that's hard. A little bot globe. W clown hat. Oh, am I just a clown?